Robinson Crusoe, a tale of survival, faith, and friendship. Robinson Crusoe's extraordinary tale begins with an act of youthful defiance. Against his father's wishes and better judgment, he sets sail seeking adventure, only to encounter a series of misfortunes that would ultimately lead him to his fate. He gets captured by Moorish pirates. Robinson Crusoe's life takes a harsh turn. Enslaved and held in Morocco, he endures 2 years of grueling servitude under his captors. His life is marked by deprivation and a constant longing for freedom. Crusoe's resilience shines through during this time as he carefully plans his escape. Ultimately, his resourcefulness and determination pay off when he seizes an opportunity to escape aboard a small boat. Accompanied by a young boy named Shuri, Crusoe embarks on a perilous journey across the sea, displaying remarkable courage and ingenuity as he navigates toward freedom. Following his escape, Crusoe eventually reaches Brazil, where he begins to rebuild his life. Settling in the colony, he establishes himself as a plantation owner, cultivating sugar and tobacco. His hard work and entrepreneurial spirit lead to significant success, allowing him to prosper financially. However, despite his achievements, Crusoe's restless nature remains. He becomes involved in the transatlantic slave trade, embarking on an expedition to Africa to procure enslaved laborers for his plantation. This fateful decision sets the stage for the catastrophic shipwreck that leaves him stranded on an uninhabited island, marking the start of his most transformative chapter. Stranded but resourceful, Crusoe salvages what he can from the wrecked ship: tools, weapons, provisions, and various supplies. He constructs a fortified dwelling he calls his castle and develops remarkable survival skills. He learns to make pottery, breed goats, cultivate crops, and bake bread. His initial despair gradually transforms into religious contemplation and acceptance of his situation. During his first year on the island, Crusoe falls gravely ill with a fever that leaves him delirious and vulnerable. In his sickness, he dreams of divine judgment, imagining a figure descending from the sky to condemn him for his sins. Terrified, he experiences a profound spiritual awakening, praying sincerely to God for mercy and help. This marks the beginning of his deepening faith, as he turns to the Bible for comfort and guidance. Crusoe views his recovery as a sign of divine grace, prompting him to embrace a more pious and reflective outlook on life. Through daily journal entries marked on a wooden cross, he maintains a careful record of time, noting that he arrived on September 30th, 1659. The discovery of a human footprint in the sand marks a pivotal moment in Crusoe's solitary existence. This finding fills him with terror and paranoia, leading him to further fortify his dwelling. He later learns that the island is occasionally visited by cannibals who bring their captives for ritualistic feasts. After years of solitude, Crusoe encounters and rescues a native from these cannibals, naming him Friday after the day of their meeting. This moment transforms both their lives, as Friday becomes not just Crusoe's companion, but a devoted friend and convert to Christianity. Their peaceful existence expands when they rescue 2 more prisoners from the cannibals, a Spaniard and Friday's father. This rescue operation marks the beginning of a small community under Crusoe's leadership. The story reaches a crucial turning point when an English ship appears near the island. The vessel has been taken over by mutineers, and Crusoe and Friday help the rightful captain regain control, finally providing Crusoe with an opportunity to return to civilization after 28 years on the island. The arrival of the English ship presents both opportunity and moral challenge. Crusoe had to navigate the complex situation of the mutiny, using his wisdom and experience to help restore proper authority while ensuring his own safe passage home. This final test proves his growth from a reckless youth to a capable and judicious leader. Throughout his time on the island, Crusoe undergoes a profound spiritual transformation. Initially focused solely on survival, he gradually develops a deep religious faith and gratitude for his circumstances. He learns to find contentment in his situation, despite its hardships, and develops a particularly close bond with Friday, who proves to be not just a servant, but a loyal friend and eager student of both practical skills and Christian teachings. The relationship between Crusoe and Friday evolves from a master-servant dynamic to a deep friendship based on mutual trust and respect. Friday demonstrates remarkable intelligence and capability, quickly learning English and adapting to Crusoe's way of life. Their conversations about religion, culture, and life reveal Friday's thoughtful nature and Crusoe's growing appreciation for his companion's perspective. Crusoe's ingenuity in creating a sustainable life on the island is remarkable. He develops various skills including carpentry, farming, hunting, and bread making. His detailed journal entries reveal both his practical achievements and his spiritual growth. He creates a daily routine that includes reading the Bible, hunting, maintaining his dwelling, and teaching Friday various skills and knowledge. The island itself becomes a character in the story, with its various terrains and challenges. Crusoe explores and maps it, discovering both its dangers and its resources. He establishes multiple residences, including his main fortified dwelling, a country house, and a cave that serves as a storage facility and retreat. His careful management of resources, including the preservation of gunpowder and the cultivation of crops, demonstrates his foresight and adaptability. Despite initial misgivings about Friday's loyalty, he comes to trust his friend completely, recognizing the genuine bond they share and his sincere devotion to Crusoe. The story concludes with Crusoe's reflections on his transformation from a rebellious son to a man of faith and wisdom. His years on the island, though filled with hardship, taught him invaluable lessons about survival, faith, friendship, and the true meaning of civilization. The tale stands as a testament to human resilience, the power of faith, and the capacity for genuine friendship to transcend cultural boundaries.